We're live. What's up, everybody? Grand rising, I say, 'cause ain't no morning good. Alright, we are going to get the space cleared up, take a few deep breaths. Ritual was here, and I was thinking residuals. And then I was like taking Chris Brown residuals, and I'm like, what the hell does that mean, residuals, right? Grand rising, grand rising. So, residuals is the difference between the predicted values and the actual values of the response variable. Like, also, residuals is like, after you make something or you create something, this is like the payment that you make, um after we create this ritual, do this thing every day, we're producing some kind of creative something, right? Now we're getting some kind of residual. Chris Brown's thing, it's the lingering emotional pain or stress after a relationship. What he says. What up, Raul? Hey, SS. Hey, Wolf Loves. Yeah, he says, don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings ever being this faded. May this karma definitely. Maybe this karma definitely of jaded. Oh, maybe this is karma. Definition of jaded. Oh, this stays on my mind. Oh, this stays on my mind. So I don't know what this has to do with anything or anything. But when I looked up residuals, that's what it came up with. So, residuals. So we are going to spin the wheel and pull some cards and see what's up. What kind of rituals is leading to some kind of residuals? What is it? Is it? I feel it's good. I mean, I think that it comes with some emotional something to create something better, right? All right, here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting the like button and for being here. All right, so we have this Leo, and I heard Leo and the full moon, which we almost have an exact opposition between um, the moon and the sun, with this moon in Aquarius, right? Which this is probably at the Aquarius degree, 23rd. It is at the Aquarius degree. So we have this Leo and Aquarius energy, where this Leo we think of, I'm thinking of playing games, and maybe this loyalty, residuals, uh, I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. I'm thinking, like games and being fun and lightheartedness, and I'm feeling like I heard the limelight. And then we have Aquarius, which is ruled by, well, Saturn and Uranus. I said Uranus and Uranus. So we definitely have this. I heard breaking away or splitting up of something. Perhaps it does have to do with the heart. And maybe we are, the full moon, I heard culmination. It's a culmination of endings, perhaps, we're dealing with. Let's see. What's up, everybody? Today I went to Mattel's town and got location of her area. Now I need a reading. I want to know the date or week to visit for confirm reading. All right. We have explode. Oh my god, it's in reverse. It's reminding me of this Mars energy. It's really been affecting me this week. I don't know. Um, but it's almost like, okay, with explode in reverse, it's like, in order to, I guess, refrain from exploding, and pineal gland is here. It's like, don't go against your intuition, and have some kind of faith. Perhaps this definitely has to do with faith and symbols. And then love is in retrograde. Love is in retrograde. Oh my God. Love is reversed. So perhaps we're talking about um, withholding love. Somebody withholding love or taking their love back. I don't know. That's what we have. Let's see what the tarot says. Drew. Drew. Feeling it today. I took a page out of Cheryl's book. We were out baking and Helen at the moon last night, and you're talking about the moon. Yup. Hell yeah. Well, here's the residuals. I guess we have our reading with the Nine of Cups at the bottom. I'm seeing these cards. I want to pick one from here. Mind, body, soul, and then we have past, present, future. What we need. What we need to leave in the past, what we need right now, what we need to bring in the future is them. Here's mind, body, and heart. And then we have this story. Starts off with the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Adaptability with the Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Voyager, right? The Voyager is in reverse. This is this Knight of Cups. What I said, taking back your love, right? And I heard residuals. Perhaps we are surrendering to this. It's like we're not adapting to the way he's rowing. It's like he's rowing against the flow. Perhaps this is you. And maybe this is saying surrender to. It's like we're not adapting to that. We are not adapting to this flow, going against the grain, perhaps. Now, this has something to do with love relationships, and when it's in reverse, it's almost like throw it in your face, like the glass of water all in your face. But perhaps this is what needs to be done. Perhaps it's like, I'm not adapting to this. We're standing up to some kind of, where it's like, sorry, not sorry, perhaps. Bring us the Ace of Pentacles, which this is a seed. Perhaps this is us. Like, we are the seed being planted. We are the labor of love. Because it goes from the Ace to the Eight of Pentacles, which is earth energy moving very slow and steady and secure. And this is a very, you have labor of love and the Ace of Pentacles. This is planting beautiful, I heard love music. And these are all pictures from back, confirmation, from back when. So perhaps we're bringing all of our labors from previous loves, and I'm thinking of the solitude. Perhaps we do have to come into some kind of hermit, right? Now, what's in our mind? Yes, person who loves to go against the flow. Yup. I'm with you right there. So in our mind, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Mind, body, justice in reverse, and soul. The Fool. All right, this is beautiful. What we need to leave in the past, the Magician in reverse. What we need in the present, or what's here, or what we need, Five of Wands, and what we need to bring in the future, the High Priestess. All right, so it's funny, the High Priestess is right above the Fool. The Five of Wands is, it's like we're fighting some kind of injustice, and we're releasing some kind of lie or some kind of manipulation. Perhaps it's almost like, oh, you go over here, you go over here, but I'll do whatever I want. Perhaps it's like, oh, you give me all and I give you nothing, and this is what she's doing. You see, she's pouring right back. She's pouring it right back. She's like, oh, you want to give me that? Well, you'll get this. You know, it's like You're given what you're getting, and I hear the tail of the rattlesnake like rattling, and I see the turtle coming up to the water. So I don't know what this, and I'm seeing the rattlesnake trying to squeeze the turtle, but the shell's too hard. So I don't know what that has to do with anything. But for what we need in the present, we have this five of wands. It's almost like all these people are like blindlessly beating at what they don't even know. It's like they're beating at each other, but in the meantime they're beating at the bee's hive, which all of them are getting stung in the process, dealing with this injustice when it comes to the physical 3D world. There's an imbalance. There's an imbalance perhaps between releasing some kind of emotion, releasing this magician perhaps, or these, I heard ideologies, perhaps these are the residuals from the lack of the rituals. It's like, oh, we're breaking some kind of ritual, and this is causing a conflict, perhaps. But in the future, this queen, she's off her rocker. It's almost as if this magician created some kind of spark. You see this here, and it's like the lightning. It's like some kind of awakening in her emotions, or in, in the subconscious, perhaps. It's like, I heard triggering, um, bringing us some kind of injustice in the body, right? So for the future, we have the Fool, which she don't know what's down here. She doesn't know what could possibly be down here in these dark caves. But she's taking what she got, and her intuition, right? Because this fool doesn't leave without her intuition. Uh, and is taking a leap of faith and jumping on here in to the new, out of this comfort zone. And perhaps we are getting some kind of secret thing, or maybe we're doing this secretly. It's like, oh, um, we really have to be alone and silent, perhaps. And in this, almost like I heard the space between, it's like, and here's the symbols. It's like, here's the symbols coming into some kind of ritual. Perhaps we do have to do the same thing, you know, all the time. This is the ritual, the Eight of Pentacles, where we're a master. We've been working at this all this time. Yes, she lost her faith in love. She went through a lot. She was cheated on by her past person who she was in love with. Sure, I'm trying to make her have faith back in love. Yes, so that might be not only the case for you, but for a lot of people, because it's almost as if that's what's happening. It's as if this is what we're doing. We're breaking free from some kind of past thing, coming into the new, seeing some kind of new thing. And this comes with some kind of commitment. This is planting the seed and working towards, I'm planting this watermelon seed. Now, my plan for this watermelon seed is to grow all these watermelons, and, to have a watermelon farm, or at least to have this, right? It's almost like this. We're planning a long-term Eight of Pentacles, which is where we become a master, or I heard an orchard. And this is what perhaps is going on between these rituals and residuals. I'll get a reading, my love. All right, I got you. Perhaps this explode in reverse is this adaptability, where we're staying calm, perhaps releasing it, like the Queen of Cups. She's literally releasing her emotions so that way we don't explode. You think explode, this is from everything bottling up, from bottling everything up. Residuals. Today, your reading is matching my present conditions with Mitzel. Oh, I'm glad you resonate. Hey, Helen. And I don't know why love came up, but perhaps this has to do with work. All right, I'm going to start from the top. Got my friend, but I want to stay with you. Oh, all right, we'll get you done. SS. All right, SS. Here we go. See what words you need to know or what you need to hear, and then we will pull your tarot. Let me know if you want me to spin your wheel, because I will do that too. All right, well, here's our words. We have this Leo, and I heard the Leo. Full moon in Aquarius. Perfection in reverse, and it's reminding me of the Queen of Swords, the Aphrodite or the Nefertiti card. You have Foma. Foma with lizard on the back. And Capricorn. And on the back of that, it says leave. So maybe a Capricorn is leaving. Or perhaps all this hard work and dedication that we're putting in is, I heard, out the door. With this Foma, it almost reminds me of something like that, where it's like all of these lies that I heard that you've been telling yourself, that you made yourself believe, that weren't even true, right? Perhaps this does have to do with issues with the heart, your children, and with perfection. Maybe this is coming into, accepting flaws and all. And I see the word simple. Let's pull out your tarot and see what this has to do with this. 4SS. Okay, well, there's the Knight of Cups, and this was on the bottom during the collective reading. So we have the Nine of Cups, and this is it's like, I keep on noticing it's tiring, and the Eight of Cups wanted to come out, walking away, and I heard on to higher, better love. Somebody who you won't be so look, you see his eyes, he's like so black. It's like black under the eyes that we've been stressing about what these promises are, these dreams, our wishes, what we want, what we dream to happen, or what we want to happen, right? And this is almost like, oh, well, we're dealing with this dishonesty, this page of Pentacles in reverse, where he's here and then gone again. Perhaps you put all your eggs in one basket, and now you're left with the empty basket. But look, this gives us liberation. I heard let your wings soar. Now, this gives us liberation, but it's bringing an imbalance between our wisdom, what we know, and our discernment. What choices we make based on the information we have, the information received regarding the indulgence, the Nine of Cups again. Now, again, this reminds me of yesterday's reading, because we have the indulgence in reverse right before the turning point, but it's as if this indulgence, it's as if perhaps this is what takes us to the turning point. So tirelessly focused on this, and look, this was hidden here, like I turned over all your cards, I didn't even remember, and then I looked down, and this was almost hidden. So it's almost like, oh, we're indulging it. Perhaps this is how you get it. I hear this is how you get it, and it's like, this is what we have to do. Perhaps we have to be the frog, never go forward. I mean, never go backwards. Frogs can't go backwards. They can only jump forward. So it's like forward focus. The Knight of Cups, we're offering love, right? And here it's like, well, you don't want to just jump and grab this, right? It's almost like something about baiting. It's like you gotta bait and then hook. Because if you just pull it out, it's gonna be like something. This is why it's like the honesty. We're going too fast perhaps. Or we're putting our shit all in one shit, I heard. With this, it's like we're walking away from somebody who is ignoring us, or perhaps we're walking away ignoring something, the injustice. And this was in the collective reading, in the body. It's like we're ignoring some kind of imbalance in our body because of some kind of joy something brings us. Hmm. And I heard simple. Perhaps it's not so simple. What up, everybody? If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Wolf Lust, you're up. If you like your reading, hit that like button. I mean, if you resonate with your reading. And you can write your question. I'm going in order. Write it one time. One time. One time. Alright. Wolf Lust up next. Eight of Pentacles again, and I heard labor of love. And this is the rituals. I see what we're doing every day, the same thing, the same time. The 8 is so the 8th day, the 8th month. These two are in the deep subconscious. And then we have this, the High Priestess, which this is the same energy, the imbalance of between the wisdom that we have and the discernment that we're creating. Perhaps with the 8 of Pentacles, like I said, we're coming in to some kind of mastery, perhaps. Look, the indulgence, the 9 of Cups, and the liberation. So perhaps this is what we're doing, like burying in our work to be free from something and indulging in something else, bringing us out of this, I heard, dumped energy. Weird, dumped energy. Oh, maybe you were dumped or something like this, and it's as if it's blocking our pineal gland or something. Maybe it's something that we're indulging in that's really blocking messages that are coming in, or blocking our discernment or our wisdom. It's like our intuition is messed up. Maybe we used to feel energies, and now it's almost like because of this indulgence, we're like lost, or an imbalance between the white feather and the black feather. But it's like, okay, well, we do these, sticking to this ritual, sticking to the same thing. There's some kind of liberation involved, right? And this is number 20. This is the judgment. It's almost as if I heard judgment served. These two, judgment served. Weird. Judgment served. Perhaps this is a second chance too. It's like a freedom to come into something higher, something better. I heard something more. All right, Helen's next. What's up? What's up, Helen? Thank you, Wolf Lust. Hope I was able to deal you some hope. Helen, is this relationship between Helen and Mohammed over forever? All right, instead of asking a yes or no question, I'm going to ask the tarot open-ended question so we get an open-ended answer. And we'll see about the relationship between Helen and Mohammed. And I heard the lack of consuming. Perhaps we're spitting something out. It's like, oh, you get something and it's like you spit it out. Almost like, I heard, I don't like that flavor. This is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, so we are releasing, letting go, you know. And this is the other 4, the 4 of Swords. We come into some kind of rest with the 9 of Swords at the bottom. So we are kind of in this stressing, worrying, not sleeping energy, having something to do with this Queen of Wands and the World. It's almost like this queen is chasing after some kind of ending that she doesn't want to end. This is the world in reverse, where it's almost like, I hear pick the world up and I'm gonna put it on your effing head, but it's like the world was so heavy that it over toppled you, it put you over in this position, and then I see the hangman. Perhaps we're hanging, waiting for some kind of message, or waiting for a spark or a sign with the queen. She could bring some kind of symbols, but in reverse, it's as if she's chasing. She's not in her element, being in this attractive, creative. Perhaps it does have to do with the moon, where we're splitting some kind of like, and then I see the imbalance between the high priestess, between this discernment and the wisdom. What's really best for me, and what I'm really discerning to do with the world. We're holding on to something that's coming to an end, perhaps looking for some kind of closure, or maybe it's like us against the world, and this is bringing our vitality down. We don't want it to end. It's as if we're holding on. And with the chariot, the hangman, he's hanging on, and it's as if there's some kind of look, he has like the big cheesy grin, a whole bunch of confidence, but it's only confidence, and I see the black and the white feathers balance. It's like only confidence, and only this forward movement, when there's a balance between this discernment. Perhaps it's the way we think. It's like the lack mentality. It's like, oh, I'm thinking that I'm sad, so everything's going to be sad. Or, it's like the disharmony. These dolphins in reverse. It's almost like they can't, they're no longer, it's like there's 3 dolphins and they're all speaking different languages. Weird. All right, who's nuts? Who's nuts? Who's nuts? I am. Who's nuts? Zara, what's up? All right, Zara's next. Is Zara nuts? She wants to know what's hidden. Send it to my Insta, Wolf Lust. What up, everybody? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you resonate with your reading, hit the like button. If you'd like to donate, all the information is in the description box, along with my email if you'd like to schedule a private session. Where's Zara? What's hidden for Zara? Well, perhaps this king. The magician. It's almost like you already know what's hidden. It's like you see it. Perhaps you're the magician, or maybe it's this king of wands. Yeah, you're definitely the magician with this understanding. It's almost as if like you already know. There's, I heard a mutual understanding with this king of wands in reverse with the 6 of wands. It's almost like he's getting booed off stage to win something, or there's some kind of victory in coming off of this, where coming out of this egotistical, coming out of this, I'm in, or this is us really. It's like stepping down, stepping off a stage, or stepping out of the limelight, and this is what's going to bring us some kind of victory. Maybe other people will see. It's like, oh, you did but this is almost like I heard a disfavoring service. Weird. So then we have these 2 and these 2, almost like flip flop. The fear, the 9 of swords leading to the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords with the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this reminds me of some kind of like investigation, where we're looking at all the facts. She's seeing all of this. It's almost like all of this mixed together, and it's as if we're following some kind of clues, or perhaps this Page of Swords speaking some kind of truth is bringing, it's like leading us. It's like the breadcrumb trail. It's like a trail to find some kind of information or truth, leading to us to release this fear. To, it's like now we're out of this into See, it's like all dark. It's like we're now 911. We're now out of the dark into the light onto this Ace of Wands, where this is a call for action for something new. And perhaps this is like some kind of new sexual. You see, we have all this newness. It's almost like you're manifesting this. So it's like you got to be careful what you think, because it's like, oh, well, if you're thinking um, of lowering the fear and these new happy beginnings, this is what you're going to get. If you're thinking of negativity, well, this is what you're going to get. It's almost like we got to be careful what we think, especially, and here's the other Nine of Swords. It's like when we think of this, this is what we get. When we think of this, this is what we get. You know, we have to drop this fear and come into this. It's almost like, oh, maybe we're afraid to be alone with the nines. And it's like, okay, well, drop this. We don't need a crowd. We don't need validation. It's like find the spark within and sit in some kind of preservation to persevere, to find your true colors. Something like that. It's almost like the lack mentality that's bringing us or putting us in this situation. You are the master manifester, so remember that. What up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. If you're new, Slow 300, how you doing? Is it Nine of Cups, the single card? It can be. All nines, I just said, all nines have to do with the self. So, yeah, but it's about wishes and dreams and promises. So, I mean, depending on the context and what cards come with it, yes, it's a single card. All nines and sevens are singularities, I heard. Very interesting. Hey, Floyd, Sherry, Shirley, Moon and Sun, Grand Rising, I said, cause ain't no morning good. Don't do that. It's bad for your lungs. Stop smoking. That's illegal, too. What's illegal? What? Tell me what to do on my channel. She's grown as hell. She can do what she wants. Lapio7, what up? Yeah, though my brother was old enough. He did weed. Guess what? He ended up dead. Huh. Weed does not kill you. But yeah, don't do drugs. Okay, drugs are bad. Okay. What up, Crystal? How you doing? Mikey likes it. What's up? Is this Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon? It's whatever you like it. How many aborted penises do you eat for Sunday brunch in order to keep that smooth complexion? I love you, but I'm getting old. Grand Rising, Amanda! Yeah. We're young. We're young. Zara! What up, Drew? Crystal says, is the relation... I did you, Helen. I'm nuttier than squirrel shit. Israel. Good morning, beautiful people. Is it going to be a great day? I can feel it. Yes, it is. True nuts. I can confirm. What up, Red? How you doing? Hey, J Dub. Can you pull some cards for me, please? Just Anita. Hasanita. J-Dub. Here we go. J-Dub. We got you. Let's actually clear the air, burn some sage real quick. Maybe you do need to do this. And I heard for inner strength and for your immune system, to toughen the skin. It's almost as if I see like a bully or something like this. I don't know if you're the bully or getting bullied, but I hear toughen up, buttercup. Let's see what that's about for J-Dub. And I see gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Perhaps that will change this around. J-Dub. Did you ask a question? Some cards. Okay. J-Dub. You'll get some cards. Oh. Okay. That's what I saw. See, it's this. This is the resistance. This is the wall. It's almost like we're standing up to some kind of. This is exactly what it is. Uh, and look, the heartbreak wanted to fall onto this. This is us standing up to some kind of somebody who can't control themselves. Maybe this is you, like we can't control our mind, and this is standing up telling ourselves, hey, you know, would be the resistance. Perhaps there is some kind of resisting in some kind of inner strength because of a heartbreak. But with the Chariot here, we're coming to a turning point, coming into some kind of liberation. You know, we were all in the darkness. Now we're out of the trees and into the light with all the work that we've been doing. You know, with the moon, there's anxiety here. There's something hidden. There's a mysterious thing. Perhaps this does have to do with the full moon in Aquarius in this Leo season coming up in a couple of days. It's as if we're coming into some kind of victory. With the triumph here is the Six of Wands, and it's almost like not only are we going to be celebrating ourselves, but we're going to be celebrated by everybody else, perhaps because we stepped into this Knight of Swords energy. Now this, it was in the deep subconscious or perhaps unknown or not known yet. This is some kind of truth. Now this is coming in real quick. This is the fastest knight in the deck, coming in with some kind of colorful truth. Perhaps it is like, oh, we won, we won. Maybe this is a new idea that we're acting on, finally acting on it, bringing us some kind of healing, karma. It's coming. We're putting the dark in the light, and all of this gold, I see this abundance. It's like abundance is inside of here. It's like this is inside of this house. When we come out of this anxiety and out of this full moon energy, and I heard culmination again, and I see the word Capricorn. It's as if this is what's going to break down the wall, hanging. You know, we have to stay here at the Nine of Wands. This is the Nine of Wands. This is how we get to the victory. We stand up to whatever this is, whether it be the bully inside of ourselves, our boss, whatever it is, we're standing up to this. Perhaps it has to do with this heartbreak. But look, it's freeing it. This heartbreak may be here, but with this turning point, there's a liberation. We will fly away. Our wings may be broken, but they could still fly. It's just like, oh, what is it? The whole heart? Nothing loves more than a whole heart. What is that? SS. Hey, Gina, how are you? So I haven't met my boss yet. What's he think about me? All right, let's see, Gina. I like that question. Amanda says weed is good for you, for people with depression, and for people with anxiety, and digestive problems, and seizures, and cancer. It's good for a lot of things. But it just goes to show, like, the ritual. It's like, how are we doing this? Why are we doing it? Is there a reason? It's like, is it ceremonial? You know, are we doing it for the fuck of it? You know, what's the intentions behind it? I heard it. And this is what changes the whole ritual. And perhaps this affects the residuals, you know? Residuals, something's coming together after falling apart, but we don't see it. Alright, Gina, what's your boss thinking? 1313? I see the death. What's the boss think of you? Well, where the hell did that card go? I know it flipped. Thought I seen the judgment. Maybe not. What's your boss think of you, Gina? Well, we have the labor of love, so perhaps he thinks that you do put your love in it. You remind him something of the past. You're creative. You bring, I heard an outward expression of the labor of love. He connects you to this, the pentacles, The Queen of Pentacles, the Explorer. This is not the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, sorry. Perhaps you are coming to this Queen of Pentacles because of the love, the labor, the love, the labor you put in the love you put in your labor. You know, this is the master. We've mastered this. Perhaps you're a master, two masters. It's like we're mastering both, or we're balancing all of it. It's like we're balancing all of this. And look, you have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps the last night couldn't balance both things, and you can. But then it doesn't match what's on here, because it's like we come into this Knight of Pentacles where this is this new position, right? I got a message. Coming into this night where we're taking slow and steady steps forward. So perhaps he thinks of you as this, like we're gonna get up and we're gonna do it. It's like down, I heard hustle and bustle, but these like go against all of that. So perhaps this is the way he sees you, right? And then it's like, I don't know, like I always say, these are your readings, so use your intuition when deciphering the message. But this is some kind of divorce or separation. Maybe you're going through some kind of separation and he sees you stuck because of this. And this is how he's viewing you, in this stuck situation because of a divorce or a separation that you've been through, or a loss of a house, or a loss of some kind of security. And this is leaving us in this like, oh, self-doubt kind of thing. But this is not you. You know, this is just mentally, you can't see the good in this. It's like the ship is turning around and sailing a different way. Perhaps you can't see with this blindfold on, that you could easily walk away. This is a mental restriction, bringing us to the explorer, where we explore these labors of love and easily balance this. Letting go of some kind of physical thing. Maybe that night let both of them go. That night seems like different energy, or maybe we're coming from, because then there's the other night. All three of these nights, the other night. Oh no, that's the page. Maybe he sees you as like blowing money, or like losing money, or unstable. Here and then gone again, or this is what he's used to. Maybe this is how he is. Alright, who's next? Who's up? Murf Sonic. I like your name, Murf Sonic. Can I get a carpool, please? I'm clearing the trauma of in my life currently. Ain't we all? Alright, let's go. Murf Sonic. Sonic Murf. Here we go. Phases in reverse. So these phases are done. They're done, and now we can focus on the center point. The switch switched, or perhaps the switch didn't switch. The switch stayed switched. I don't know what that had to do with it, but phases are ending. The devil is in reverse, so perhaps we did leave some kind of addiction, some kind of codependency. We were caged before, we're caged no more. I see the liberation. Alright, for Masonic. Make sure you subscribe. I know you're new. Okay, so we have intention in reverse with the Knight of Wands, and this, I think I see her as already shooting this rose. So perhaps this has to do with a romantic love, since it's a rose, and since it's in reverse, it's already shot. And I heard shot, hook, line, and sinker. With the intention, it's almost like perhaps this wasn't your intention with it in reverse. And I heard, but it's stuck. And then I'm getting really bad cramps in my stomach. Perhaps it's the time, but I'm just telling you how I feel. With the Queen of Cups, perhaps this is the feeling. Like, uh, it's like the clamshell opened and the pearl dropped. The pearl dropped and it's like rolling. So and then I see the meatball, and what's that meatball song? The spaghetti and meatballs, and then he goes all the way around. The meatball goes. So maybe you're dealing with something like this, releasing these emotions. It's almost like a lack of love, or perhaps we are detoxing, releasing this, coming to some kind of fast. It's like we're dumping out all of these emotions, sweat and tearing, something like this, right? Releasing the fear of the Nine of Swords. There's some kind of anxiety, there's fear, there's something here perhaps holding us back. Maybe this is like, with cards in reversal, it could go to either extreme. Perhaps she already plucked it, or it's as if we got shook up, perhaps. And again, that hurt my stomach real bad. Because now we're at the turning point in reverse with the heartbreak in reverse to the Voyager. So we turned back around. We came to this turning point, and it's as if we sunk back in the woods to clear some kind of heartbreak. It's like I see us with the Reiki, like all this trauma and this, this anxiety and pain and stress and this sleepless nights, all this hurt, the Queen, all of this, releasing this. And this, I see it like sifting, what do they call it? When it's like getting out all the stuff, it's like getting out all these feelings, all of these thoughts. This is really all in our head and in our emotion. And this is really releasing this healing from this, coming into the Voyager where we're going with the flow instead of going against the flow. And I always say, pair your reading up with the collective reading, because in the collective reading, there are all these cards, but they are flipped around. Whole different message, but the same message. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yes, this has to do with releasing. See, again, this Queen is dumping her cup. Perhaps she's dumping it because she keeps on refilling this dirty cup with maybe clean substance, but it's like she keeps filling the clean substance with clean substance, but it's still a dirty cup. So it's as if we have to release all the substance out of the cup to clean the whole vessel itself, so that way when we put some new shit in it, it's clear. Perhaps this is how we find our center. So, switched upside down, but now back upside down. What's that? Oh. Upside down. Oh no. What up, Billy? How are you? Claire, we'll put them in their place, Drew. She always do, right? I love you. I don't know why I was bitching, but oh, someone telling me what to do on my shit. Gina says, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, standing for myself. He is a bully. You are good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Love you. The real Furious Pharaoh. Wolf Doogie. Good morning. Grand Rising, the real. How are you? Thank you. I did subscribe. You are amazing. Oh, thank you, Murf. I love you. Sonic Murf. You're amazing. You were God sent. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, y'all. Hit that like button if you resonate with your reading. If you like to exchange energy for energy, my Cash App is in the description box below with my email. You can also hit the thanks button, become a member, a part of the family. Anything will help me get my new phone. Thanks. Oh, yeah, and I was going to say, I'm putting my readings down like half price. So if y'all want to book a reading, it's just for this time until I get my phone. So, Amanda, can I get a carpool? I'm 45. I want to have a baby. Oh, thanks, Murf. I love you. Hey, Chloe. You're after Amanda. Uh, Before I get any older, will I ever be able to have a baby? This reminds me, as I was just talking to my friend, and it's not about you or what you want. It's all about God and what He wants. And it reminds me of this story of Sarah. Remember, she couldn't get pregnant, and he was like having all these babies with all these women or whatever. And it wasn't until she was 91 years old, and God was like, "Okay, now you're ready." And another thing that it reminds me of is that sperm thing. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who works in the heat or with 1414. I don't know. Oh, my stomach. But the heat, sperm lives at 2 below the body temperature. So the heat kills the sperm. So that might be an issue too. Where the fuck is my shit? Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. So, yeah, alright, we're gonna pull your cards and we're gonna see. What up, what up? Thanks, Sonic Murf, for the super thanks. Super thanks, Super Sonic. Alright, Amanda. Fertility. Let's see. Hold on, I'm splitting these real quick. Let me shuffle these real good. Oh, we see the flow. That's a pregnant card. And the determination. So you're determined. With the justice and the intuition. Are you sure you ain't pregnant already, girl? You tricking me. You tricking me. I don't know if these are your cards, but we're going to leave them there. Oh, shit. That's way too many. I'll take this one. Harmony, Four Swords. Some kind of blame. Release the tension. Alright. Amanda. Right, Amanda? Okay, so the first 3 cards out were the Five of Swords, the Waking Up, and the Hierophant. 2 majors and a minor. The Five of Swords being this change, it's almost like a battle in the head, right? With the waking up, it's almost like we're finally waking up to breaking free or breaking out of some kind of ritual commitment, and it's as if the residuals, we're getting some kind of residual from this. Maybe this is breaking the ritual, creating the rituals, the departure. It's as if we're leaving something, maybe leaving the frame of mindset, the mindset that we were in with the Five of Swords. It's almost like, get out of here, you shiny rat, I heard. With the Ace of Pentacles, again, it's in reverse. It's like we're releasing something that is not long-term, or perhaps it's something, yep, look, maybe this is a divorce or something. Yep, definitely. This is some kind of unhappiness with the 10 and the Ace. We're breaking some kind of cycle, and it's bringing us to this keening heartbreak, right? With leading to these 3 here, right? Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles, we do release this after balancing, or perhaps we're balancing too. The page, this Knight and this Page of Cups. Yeah, that's what I feel. It's almost like, okay, we're releasing this. He's here and then gone again. We're releasing this night, or perhaps this is you saying, I'm releasing this physical thing, or losing a job, or releasing something. Like I said, we're not doing this every day like we were doing. We were doing something every day. This is breaking this ritual. Perhaps this is what's bringing us into the Page of Cups, bringing us into some kind of new love, new feeling. Pregnancy. And I heard blowfish. Hootie. Oh, and this sun in reverse. So perhaps there is something hidden. Something's hidden here, but you know, your intuition's already aware of it. So perhaps that's what's causing the depression. It's like, oh, well, you already know, but you're stuck in it's like you're stuck in a lifeless situation and you already know how to breathe. I hope that makes sense. You're not following your intuition. Perhaps you feel as though you're stuck or in some kind of, drunken love. And I heard with the wrong love. Indulgence, 1818. I have PCOS. Hey, Gnostic Light. Yes, my husband works outside. He builds hog barns. Hey, Tracy Oral or Driven. Not that I know of. I started school 4 weeks ago. I've been clean all drugs for 3 months now. Oh, then that's it. That's what'll do it. I was feeling that. I was so feeling that when it came into the page, how we were leaving this and coming into this, that this was hindering that. Now it's almost as if it's opening up a free thing. These phases are ending, and mistakes were showing, but these mistakes are not mistakes. They're bringing us to, and I heard take 1, take 2. All right, Chloe, advice from the cards about my current job. All right. It's like, should I stay? Should I go? Yeah, both of them. Balance. Or maybe balance is needed. Well, there's 3 cards on the table. What's the world? Maybe we don't want to. We're afraid to leave. With the 7 of Wands, maybe somebody's stopping us from leaving. Because this is like, oh, the world is, and I heard ending. With these 3 in the deep subconscious, what we're unaware of, there's the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Again. I heard this is an old story, and I seen you ripping a page out of this and then say, okay, new chapter, right? We're breaking free. We're not happy here. Perhaps it's breaking us away from our family or something, with the 10 of Cups in reverse. It's, or maybe we're dealing with something like this. It's almost like all the colors. I see all the colors in this rainbow coming together, and now it's like shit brown. Right? It's like this is what we're coming into the page, where it's like we get some kind of news or a letter for some kind of new, bringing us a new emotion, and now it's like, oh, now what do I do? And perhaps it's telling us to, I'm really seeing the Hangman, to see this from a different perspective, because it's almost like all these others' opinions got you in this, like the world's taken here, instead of on your head, it's like you're on it. Perhaps like delaying the inevitable, I heard. With the 7 of Wands, you got this like stop. Perhaps you are standing up to something. All these people, you're not letting it happen. It almost feels like that bully reading I just did a couple readings ago, where it's like, nah, you're not going to treat me like that. You're not going to do that. Look. See, it's like stopping the lies, or stopping the miscommunication, or the arguments, or some kind of bullshit. Maybe it's decisiveness. All right. Who's up? Yeah, it's like this boss or this king that you're dealing with. Again, with the cycles, I see from the Ace to the King. Alright. What up, guys? If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Hey, Sarah. You're welcome, Chloe. What up, what up? Who's next? Everyone like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, Amanda. Should we do a collective read, or do I have any more personal? Oh, here we go. King of Kings, what's up? Jesus Christ loves you, sis, and he wants a relationship with you. Jesus got the relationship with me. God wants a relationship with you. He says, but he can't have a relationship with you because you worship the beast. He says you need to leave the formula. You need to leave the formula and work towards the source. Moon and sun. Yes, I got you. Jesus says, do not worship me. Worship my Father. You know? All right, moon and sun. Moon and sun. Okay. I see the turning point sticking up with the Ace of Wands. And you definitely have aces here. A lot of new things coming in. And perhaps this is the fear. It's like the day before the first job. Or the day before this big event where we get like this fear. Right? Now, we have the Devil in reverse. The Eight of Wands. So we're quickly releasing. We quickly got out of this cage. Perhaps after... Satisfaction. Satisfaction. I can't say that word. And the roots with the Two of Swords. All right. So this is where it starts. So it starts with this new growth, this new opportunity, perhaps new. It's like you're seeing something. The roots, new roots, and I see them like real pulling. It's like you're going from the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine, which the Nine is like the minor of the Empress, right? Where we have this full growth of who you are. We're satisfied with our foundation, and perhaps this is why the Two of Swords is here. It's like we need to make a decision based on where we're going to put this pentacle. Perhaps you are the pentacle. And it's like, yeah, we need to grow into this, from this into this. And this is the decision. And how do we make it? Well, we can't see where we're going or what is really here. So we have to use our intuition. But you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is intuition in reverse, meaning you are refusing to use your intuition. Perhaps because we're going too fast, or maybe this is telling us to release something, and this is the thing. It's like, oh, we're releasing like that Queen of Cups. She's dumping her cup, and we're doing it fast, and perhaps this is what releases us from the cage, breaks us free from this addiction, this codependency, whatever the case may be. Excuse me. All right. Who's next? Hey, Lyla. I just started going to the gym. Is there a chance I could pursue it professionally? Oh. Yes. There's always a chance. There's a will, there's a way. But I'll see what the tarot says. Are you new? Make sure you hit that subscribe. I don't think I've seen you here before. You're welcome, Moon and Sun. Thank you. Love you. All right, we got Lyla. Is that how you say your name? I'm going through some kind of grief. Alright, Gem Perhaps this is what started the gym. Let's see. I'm going to call you Lyla. Lyla. Hope you don't mind. Do you mind? No, you don't mind. Lyla. Okay. This is the perseverance in reverse, where I feel as though before we were at this grief, we really were in this like lack mentality. Perhaps we got a second chance, or it's like, oh, no more second chances. We got cut off, and it's like, oh, the perseverance is now in reverse. It's like now we're coming in out of the cold. Now we're no longer alone. Perhaps this is healing our, yes, look, what is heartbreaking grief, 1117. What's the world? It's almost like we're holding on to something, not wanting to let go. Perhaps we're holding on to opinions of other people or what other people want with the heartbreak and disappointment. It's almost like this is, see, the grief, the heartbreak, disappointment. It's almost like we went through some kind of traumatic loss. Maybe somebody promised us something, empty promises, but they were just lies. So we had to drop all this shit, the baggage. It's like you were carrying their baggage and their baggage. Maybe this is you in the gym, and I see you definitely moving up to higher. This is the gym, you working up, and this is you definitely going on to higher. This is higher love too. It's like you walking away from this drop and them burdens, breaking free from these 8 of Cups, coming into the Empress in reverse, and this is here. Dance in reverse. Perhaps we're not happy in our own skin, and I hear the ugly duckling.Maybe you're unique in some kind of way, and I heard embrace your uniqueness, especially around this full moon, with Aquarius being this, not, weird. I'm weird. It's a good thing to be weird and different. So you have this Aquarius where it's like, not your everyday thing. And then I look down and I see leave. Perhaps we have to leave a vehicle. We're definitely leaving something. Maybe it does have to do with this mother. A mother. And I heard drop the baby. With this dance in reverse, this is breaking free. This is the 4 of Wands, a separation. Maybe this is separation from the mother or some kind of motherly duties. Well, we have this ace coming in. Yeah, it's like we're leaving this behind. Whatever this was here, this magician, where this lack mentality, I don't have it. This is the spark in us, this initiation. It's like the order that we put in. I see the high priest, maybe the high priestess, but I see the emperor, like here, like making some kind of commitment. We're waking up to the power within us, and this is all logic, looking at the facts, and the King of Swords. Hey Brendan, you're opening doors behind which you don't know what lurks, and you're unable to close. The spiritual world is very real. I advise you to reconsider the ramifications of this sort of divination. Well, do you know the ramifications of coming up here and speaking like this on my shit? I bet you're a beast worshiper. You worship the beast. I bet you do. The full moon is the best time to do rituals, my spiritual babes. Damn straight. You're welcome. Lyla, I hope I was able to deal you some hope. And I'm sending you light and love. You're very strong. Your cards look like mine. What's up, Arif Raza? How you doing, beautiful? I pray Jesus Christ reveals himself to you in your experiences, tangible presence. Hmm. I hope he reveals. If he reveals himself to you, you wouldn't be worshiping him. That's the fucked up part. I know what he looks like. Make sure you like and subscribe, Brendan. You too, King of Kings. I love your tattoos and your lifestyle. Oh, thanks. I love you, Crystal. I love you. These people. I was just doing that. I was just looking up at, like, the evolutionary thing of Saturn. And, Saturn is this aged, old time, father time, what. And you think of anything like businesses, governments, religion, any kind of foundation, like the cube. Saturn is the cube, right? And like the phone, like, and when you take that cube and you unfold it, it becomes a cross. This is the foundation that Jesus lays on. This is the foma, and it's cracking. All of this shit is cracking. The truth is coming out, and I guess the Christians are the last to find out. I don't think that they're last to find out. I just think that, you know, I don't know. You think after learning that what you're worshiping isn't what you're worshiping, you stop worshiping it. But nope. Ignorance is bliss. Jesus Christ has called you to be a powerful prophet to the nations. I know. Why do you think I speak the truth? I do. And I guess Jesus did call me. I was going to say God called me, but, Jesus does nothing without God. He says, I am nothing, I do nothing, I am one with my Father. Grand Rising, Malcolm. Same for me. I am nothing without God. Grand Rising, I say, cause ain't no morning good. What up, Sarah? Amen. Yep. How's there? Well, here's there and everywhere. How's there? Tarot is, however, not the way. It's demonic. Do more research on it. But Jesus worshiping is not demonic. Worshiping the beast, that's not demonic. I don't worship the beast, y'all. These are tools. Learn your shit. How about you read the Bible? That's your duty. Taurus. Stay committed to it. Actually, a Catholic man made tarot cards. Right? And it's based off of Jewish, the Kabbalah. Oh, fuck. These people have no clue what they're talking about. We all know the truth. I did my research. Perhaps you should take your own advice like me. You're probably like me. You give all the best advice, but you have shit luck and you don't follow it. What up, Joseph? How about you understand that the God of the Bible is a genocidal maniac and can't be all knowing and all loving? Right, that's Jesus, the beast. Some people have blocked me. You shouldn't be able to block a mod. What? How do they block you? Catholic is demonic and it's actually based on vitology, which God hates. Well, what do you think Christianity is? It's based off Catholicism. Catholicism. Claire, when I travel, when do I get to travel to other countries? I don't know. When do I get to travel? The whole Catholic system is demonic. Well, the Council of Nicaea is where Christians are. It's where Christians get it from. The whole religion itself is demonic. Religion divides. You have this, the Muslims over here, the Christians over here, the Catholics over here. It's division. God is source, all creator. We're all connected. We're all supposed to be together. Religion divides, and it's evil. That has nothing to do with God. So don't come to my channel talking about shit you know nothing about. That's funny, Claire. I said the exact same thing to a friend last night. Great minds think alike. Alright, Arif Raza. Let's see from Arif Raza. Other country travel for Arif Raza. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Determination. It's in reverse. Now, there is an opposition here. And, I could tell you that perhaps it's the way we're looking at it or the way we're viewing it. Because with the King of Pentacles here, he's very secure. Maybe this is saying we're secure where we're at and we're not going anywhere. But he also is the boss. He reminds me of the Father God. Father God, you know, Mother God, Father God, with this determination. It's almost like our determination is depleted or we're going the other way, or perhaps we're secure where we're at. Maybe it's saying, hey, if we want to get here, we need to turn the determination around, turn these thoughts and ideas around. With the Hangman in reverse, we definitely have to see it from a different perspective, or something has to be sacrificed in order for that to happen. Some of the comments you're reading, I can't see them. Really? Hold on, let me check. Maybe it's me. Oh, all messages. It's odd. Crystal makes sense because I'm kind of a biatch. The disciples were actually killed by Catholics. Nicaea control conformed the divinity of Christ. It was actually held by Christians. Nicaea Council confirmed the divinity of Christ. It was actually held by Christians. No, you got that all fucked up, y'all. You got it all fucked up. Christ is just as divine as you are. He said, your light can shine brighter than mine. He says, ye are all gods. Psalms 86. But that's okay. Keep researching. I'll pray for you that you see the true beast that he is. FOMA. The lies that are blocking our self-expression. It's like we're holding on to it. This reminds me of the tower. Like, remember, she's holding on to that tower and it's blowing up. This is exactly what this is. It's like you're holding on to a tower that's blowing up. Like I said before, this Saturn, the foundation of religion itself, of all of this, is crooky crumbling. You could keep holding on to it as long as you want, but the shit is collapsing. So this is, you're gonna need strength, but it's going to bring happiness, and we're gonna be able to lift up whatever, you know, whatever we couldn't carry before, we can carry double or triple. you know, we gain some kind of extra strength in here with all the Sun Leo energy. Perhaps it happens this month. You release this baggage and you gain this by using our intuition and following the wisdom. You know, don't listen to me. Do your own research and follow God, and your anxiety will be released. You have problems breathing? That's why. Even all the viewers, but you have to repent and change because terror only leads to eternal separation from God. No, it does not. You've been a sweetheart to me, SS. Drew said. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Drew, that's funny because I was going to say, you have friends? I love you, SS. Drew is a very good friend. Through the power of the Holy Spirit. Right. But Jesus even stated specifically that the Holy Spirit he had to leave in order for the Holy Spirit to come. You guys need to know your shit, man. Miss B, do you ever watch Morgue Official's channel? Yes, I do. I love him. He was the second one. He was actually the first one I found talking about the shit that I was talking about, that Jesus was the beast and everything, which I started about 5-6 years ago. And when I started talking about that, nobody even heard of that, and they're like, oh, you're in a cult, you're a beast worshiper, you're this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, God told me to say it like that. So they're like, well, you can't say it like this. I could say whatever the fuck I want to say. That's what God told me to say. J-A, we do this every day, What's up? How you doing? I heard snot sexy because I got to spit. Drew, my man. I have like 5 friends. All I need in my life. Morg is kind of fine. Ew. What do you see and fine about him? He looks see-through. Well, you're doing better than me because I have 0. You do not have 0 friends. I'm your friend, girl. You got a friend in me. You're looking fabulous, Claire. Oh, thank you, Chase. I love you. I sent one of Morg's videos to my father, and I was going to hell wanting to know worshiper. What's my type then? I don't have a type. You just gotta be real. For real. All my boyfriends look way different. My Venus is in Gemini, so it's all about the mind, I guess. But I like tall guys. Handsome guys. True guys. Handsome. I love you. Sleep good. Sounds so handsome. I make such brilliant kids. I didn't do many things right in my life, but I did that thing right. And I do this thing right, thanks to you guys. Wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. I wish I had a rabbit hat. I love you too. Morg is on YouTube. Yes, Morg is on YouTube. You tell me if you think he's cute, Crystal. Because SS is out of her mind. Do your kids go to school today? No, it's summer. Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime here, but soon they will be going back. Claire, I say the same thing. I fucked up a lot of things, but my children are amazing. Yes. Yes, all my children are amazing, amazingly smart and beautiful. Oh yeah, that's why I'm in winter. You're on the other side of the world. Should I pull your cards for you, or should I get to the collective before I hang up? I'm going to watch his videos. Yeah, he says the same thing I do. He has the same kind of ideology. Whatever you say, kind of, sort of. But I think he says that there's like no God, that we are the God. But I believe that there's like definitely an outside source. I tell you, Claire. You tell me what? Tell me. Something bit me. Oh, you're gonna tell me if he's cute or not. You're gonna tell me he's ugly as sin. I love you so much. I like his the way he talks and what he talks about. That's kind of sexy. Hi. I'd love a card, please. All right, I got you, Chase. One of my favorite things to do. Pull a card for you. Oh, I broke it up to Nefertiti with perfection. So want to read that. Perhaps the gears are finally turning. It's like we're finally going with the flow maybe before we weren't. Perhaps there's a new love or a new feeling. Let's see. I am already an open-minded person, SS. But I will. Yeah, you gotta have an open mind to be watching me. You gotta have an open mind to be watching me with all my crazy ideas. What the fuck we talk about here? Alright, Chase. My two teenagers have an older sister from their dad. And one from me, too. Their sister's mom, Lainey, passed away yesterday. She was only 44. Can you feel anything with her? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Chase. Let's see what comes out. So there's a lack of understanding, and it reminds me of that thing that I heard the other day, which it was in a song. What song was it? Runaway? What does she say? She says the lack of understanding is what amounts to pain. That if we understand why everything happened, we wouldn't suffer. It's almost like, and then they said, well, God knows, God don't suffer, God's always happy. It's almost like this kind of feeling that I was feeling before you're reading, like going with the flow, don't going against it. Something about that with the judgment in reverse, which we're almost ignoring the connection between our big pineal gland that's like poof and our heart. Now, all the other ones are in the deep subconscious. We have the Magician, and these three over here. The Magician! I can't make this up. With the Ace of Swords and the self-expression in reverse behind it. So, look, this Magician is bringing the judgment in reverse, right? This ignore, and I heard anus. Ignore anus. Perhaps somebody is ignoring us. And then this or it's like some kind of untruth. This is bringing the same shit, right? So we have, now I don't know if this magician is you or if there's two different magicians. It's almost like this magician is has his tools or his skills what's above and unseen, and I heard only felt. This magician has her sword down to the ground, which is like grounding everything. It's almost like these are the things that can be felt. She feels the heat from this fire. She's sitting in the water, and it's almost like this is um it's like this is the bird with the sword, and it's almost like this bird took this sword out of here, which is like, okay, this thought or this manifestation, right? This creation, it's like the bird, which is, you think, this higher perspective or this higher, the way we see it from the bigger point of view, like the bird's eye view. It's like this bird took the sword out of the fire and brought it over here. Now we're in some kind of loss. Maybe it was a lie or some kind of like misleading or confusion, right? Where it's almost like, now I got it. Perhaps this is what's bringing this the Knight of Wands in reverse, like this depletion, I can't do it, or it's like a lack of self expression in a sense. Perhaps we're lying to ourselves, and I heard mask off. Maybe we're lacking the logic to the logic and the action. It's like, okay, we're logically, well, we're illogic, or there's some kind of uncertainty or unclarity when it comes to this judgment, because he's bringing the same thing. Like, maybe we're not listening to some kind of advice. It's like we're ignoring our own skills or our own tools or our own abilities. And this is telling us, well, get the sword out of the fire, and I heard out of your ass, and start expressing yourself. Maybe this is it, where it's like, the lack of understanding is calling pain, is causing, maybe calling pain. Yeah, and then we have Sharon. Now, Sharon, he is the god of, he's the ferryman of the underworld. He takes life, he takes the souls that die and transfers them like the judgment. So perhaps there's some kind of in between something with the blood and a ritual. It's almost making me feel like there was some kind of like foul play, especially with both of those magicians. It's almost like somebody is trying to recreate the situation or move everything around. It's like it's like a story I heard the other day where somebody took something from somebody and then moved everything around to make it look like it was somebody else when it was really them. So I don't know what has to do with it, but that's what I feel, and that's what I'm saying. What up, Theo? How you doing at work? Hey, Ice Libra. How you get a reading? Just like that. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Well, when you move, I move. Just like that. Hey, Gerene. Thanks. I said she was on life support for 9 days. Ended in brain. Oh my God, what happened? How'd she get on? There's something not right about that, Che Ace. I feel something. Crazy is the new genius, bae. Damn straight. Why, Drew? Why you healed? Yeah, height. Huh. Oh, what's your height? I wish I was like 6'4", 6'5". You're already 6 something. What do you mean? That's tall enough. I'm so sorry, Che. What up, 4,000 beats? How you doing? I'm tall. I just wish I was that tall. I would have been in the NBA if I would have been. You don't have to be that tall. Look at Allen Iverson. He's like 5 something. Oh, I see, Shorty. Hi, you got me. You want me to get you, Gerene? I got you. Gerene, I got you. Alright, I'm gonna pull your words and then I'm gonna pull your cards and then I'll get you Ice Libra. You're as cold as ice. And I heard not willing to sacrifice your love. And then Sinister. Messages, channeled messages in reverse and technology. Maybe we're receiving some kind of messages through technology or and then blood is here again. Divine timing on the back with ritual again. And then I heard the residuals. Maybe this does have to do with technology, some kind of sinister technology. Maybe we're doing it too much. We're doing it too much. I don't know why that's so funny. All right. Who's this for, Gerene? Oh, the things I think. All right, so we have the wisdom keeper. This is the teacher. Or perhaps this is where we're headed. Uh, it's like we're the wisdom keeper because of how we dealt with this love. Now, this is the self-love because we have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Now, this came out in the collective reading with right underneath there. We have the self-expression and the Ace of Swords now coming in upright. So, perhaps this is a following from the last one. It's almost like, okay, well, we want the truth and we want to be able to express ourselves. It's like, okay, we're going to be walking on here. We're letting go of this burning up tower. We're letting it go, right? We're letting this go with the Ace of Swords coming into some kind of new thought, new idea, new plan, right? With the Queen of Swords, we're dumping all the bullshit, love. And I heard out of the dirty cup with all of this. And this is how we get into this self-love, breaking free from the blame. Maybe we are detoxing. Coming into a new commitment. Yes. This is standing up. Like, oh, I'm not backing down until I get to this point. Perhaps we're trying to find a teacher or find something that has the information that we need about this relationship or love. Look, and then you have this, both the Ace of Cups. We're definitely coming into some kind of new love, new flow, new, and this is, and then other 9. Maybe we do have to surrender to some kind of love, self-love. And then I see the blood. And I heard the blood of Christ. Maybe it is some kind of sacrifice. All right, Ice Libra, you're up. I'm going to burn some sage, though. Clear the air. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you resonate what you're reading, hit the like button. And all the other information is in the description box. What up, everybody? Grand Rising, I say, cause ain't no morning good. Hope everybody is doing fabulous today. I'm so impatient. I'm not a good patient. Are you a good patient? I'm the most horriblest patient ever. Nobody wants me sitting in their office. You don't want me sitting waiting for you. Can you ask a question? Yes, but be respectful or I'll chop you, she says. The kids are feeling it naturally, but pulling together, which is nice. That's good. Don't ask her to 360 without offering a tribute donos. Tell them, Theo. I love you. You guys, I love you. Wishing you, Chase, a lot of healing, peaceful enlightenment, and happiness. Thank you, Crystal. Claire, I have a last question, please. She'll throw on a cardigan. I'll chop you. Hi from the UK. Hey, Daniel Mason, how are you? Thank you. That's my song, too. Are you serious? That's crazy. All right, Libra. Will my ex stop the distance and blocking and actually apologize to me? Let's see. Jam then alien Alan Iverson is a 6'1" sister. Not whatever you just said. No, I think he's not 6'1". I think he's like 5'11". Brother. I want retribution. Don't we all? Yeah, Drew, you keep it chill, and you're smart and thoughtful. Plus, you got money because you work all the time. My jam for real. Oh, that's not good. Ass. I'd rather be broke. Ice, there's a reason for the X being an X, right? Alright, Ice, you only have to ask one time. Alright, Samira, what up? Yes, we're doing personal readings. I'm doing Ice, Libra, and then you're next. Samira, got you. Is that Sammy Sam? Is that you? Is that Rue? I don't know if I know you. Do I know you? Like, personally? Don't know if I think you're my friend. I mean, I know you're my friend. And I know we're connected. You're God sent. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Even if you're a Jesus worshiper. I love you guys so much. My mouth is so big. Alright, here we go. Ice, Libra. And I heard indecisive. Ice, Libra. Okay. I reload it. Alright, it's like the fear releases when the information comes in. We get some kind of information, or perhaps we release the hope of this. It's like, oh, I'm wishing on a star, but in reverse, it's like, I let that go and free my heart. It's like, oh, I give it to God in a sense. Because here we start off with 3 of Wands in reverse, like, I'm not moving back. There's nothing ahead for me. Like, he can't see all the ships coming in new. All he could focus on is this outside energy putting the outside substance in their cup. Now, we come to all of this that's under the 3 of Wands, right? Which perhaps he should be focused on, which is the Hermit, coming in to this Hermit energy. And I heard technology with separation. We definitely need to separate. The Knight of Swords and waking up. So we've been lied to, or perhaps we're waking up to some kind of lies. We're waking up to miscommunication or argument, some kind of debate, perhaps. And it's as if it's like this, when we run into this night, perhaps it's like, and it's like putting us on hold, holding, because he's the fastest knight and he's just hanging. So it's almost like we're waiting for something. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for a separation. For things to separate. Or perhaps this knight comes in with this lie that chops it. It's almost like he comes in and chops these and creates the separation. You know, it's this night creating the separation, causing the Hermit to actually shine her light. Perhaps we're wearing yellow, you know, and this is what we're focused on. It's like we're not even focused on the future because we have to heal the past. This is what this Hermit's doing, finding its light in the light. It's like it can't shine in the light. It's got to go in the dark. Something with this, because there is definitely some kind of outside energy on our light, perhaps. Maybe this is it. It's like these women, this group, whatever, maybe this is even family. It's like we're no longer celebrating this. It's like these people are contaminating our substance. Whatever these people are putting in our cup, it's fucking it up. Creating this start. Perhaps this is the news that we're getting, and this is what releases us from this. You know? It breaks us free and brings us into this healing where we can come into this self-healing. But it's almost like you're afraid to be alone. You're afraid to depart. But look, this is telling us that if you leave, there's land coming real close. So find the strength to release it, and you will be free. You'll actually receive a gift from the spirit for being so strong. The lack of understanding is what's equal to the pain. I hear that. I'm hearing that again. And look, we have the King of Pentacles standing up to this evil devil. But the repression is now in reverse. So perhaps we do have to pay, or it's like, oh, it's going to be well worth it, or we have to put in this time, or this is like over a real long period of time. This is like taking each brick one down a day. We're taking this one down today and this one down tomorrow. And over all these years, he'll disappear. Perhaps this is the new idea coming. Maybe this king is somebody coming to help us, like with this stability, perhaps financially. You hear the sirens. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. If you like to exchange energy for energy, my cash out's below. You can also do the super thanks, become a member. My readings are on sale because I'm trying to get a phone, so hit up that cash app, y'all. Because I still can't record no freaking videos. I think my friend's gonna give me a phone, and my computer is coming, so, but I still need my phone. I might have to settle for less, but I ain't doing that. I'm done settling for less. Love you guys so much. 17 into hizzy. What's up? All right, Sammy, you're up. Samara. BC, Grand Rising, beautiful babes. It says it's not possible. Lost my old phone. Oh, shit. You're new. Okay, welcome. Thank you for coming, Samara. Everybody say what up to Sammy. She's new. I'd rather be broke, too. Like, Jesus, my man needs money. LOL. Yes, that's why I live such a broke-ass life. Oh, did she do Cancer? I'm doing personals. You're next, BC. Hey, Southern Cape. You're after BC. So it goes Sammy, BC, and SC. All right. Well, Sammy, your cards are out. There they go. the King of Pentacles. And this is going. It's you know what it's reminding me of? Like we did the full moon reading, and remember each one was going off of the other one. It was like a continuation. This is like this, the continuation. It's like, okay, after the king comes to offer his help or some kind of assistance, or after you decide to put in the time into that it's worth it to get rid of this devil, you know, we make that idea. We come to a conclusion that this is what we're going to do, right? Well, it releases the heartbreak. This is the sifter. This is the what takes the junk out, right? Not only does it take the junk out, but it takes, this is the wool. This is the wool that it's taken off. It's like sifting all that wool, and now the wolf is shown, leaving us frozen. In this Four of Cups, where it's like, I don't even want no love. I don't even want no love. Or maybe we're frozen on this love with this Queen of Fire in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. This bitch, she is, I don't mean to call you a bitch, but this is somebody, maybe this is two bitches, but with this, again, this is coming out, right? This, it's like this secret, something's coming out. Maybe it's not a secret, but it's information coming out. Perhaps it was a secret, or it was trying to get secret. It was like not for everybody. It reminds me of the Apocrypha. It's like not for public view. It's like only for select view. But perhaps you got wind of it. And maybe it's between these two queens. Now, you know, reversed roles, genders, whatever the case may be. I always say these are your readings, so use your intuition when deciphering the messages. But remember, did I say with this mask off? Yes. Okay, so this queen, I think she is the wolf, right? Because it's as if, and maybe this queen comes to cut her mask off. It's like she comes, now, this Queen of Swords, she's really lying to herself about something. Perhaps lying to herself about something's cutting this off or making this chase, or perhaps we can't defend ourselves. It's almost like we're in some kind of like emotional, we're attached emotionally. We can't, it's like we're in some kind of lying to ourselves, chasing something that doesn't belong to us, is what I really feel. And this queen is really cutting the mask off and say, hey, we need to come up with a plan, a long-term committed plan to release these. Come into some kind of gratitude and use your intuition. It's like, step into this. We need to be frozen. Or perhaps we are frozen, and this is what the sift is coming to defrost us. You know, with the Mother Nature and the fear. It's like, okay, well, when we put into ourselves, all of this is released. Oh, did she do Cancer? Oh, who sent me money? Thank you so much. I love you guys so, so much. Chase, I love you. Thank you. It will come back tenfold. Who's next? BC. Here we go. We got a sage for this one. The dragons are coming. The dragons are coming. Perhaps there's a message from the draconians. Do I have a song today, BC? Wolf Lust. I'm running out of energy, and I have 2 more to go, plus the collective. But perhaps the answer is in the collective. I always say pair your personal readings with the collective reading. It gives a deeper, more extensive view on what's really going on. ¡Ay, puta cabrona! Sorry, I screamed in your ear. But that burned the shit out my leg. Alright, BC, my beautiful babes, got some clarity. Yes. We getting some clarity. Finally. After standing up for this for so long, but it flipped upside down. I guess we're no longer resisting it. You know, we're following the clues to the blues, to what's true or to what's untrue. The lack of power. This is the King of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you know, I see this businessman, a judge, right? But in reverse, I see it's like he's all unbuttoned, maybe like Raggedy Ann or something, and Andy. I don't know where this is coming from. But yeah, the Six of Cups. I'm thinking childhood. The so funny, but not. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The labor of love, the Eight of Pentacles. The understanding with the beginning. The Page of Wands, the fear, and the Mother Nature. The Mother Nature's in reverse. All right. So we start with the surrendering. We're no longer standing up. Remember I said we were standing up, standing up, standing up. We kept on standing. I really burnt my fucking leg. Sorry. After standing up all of this time, it's as if we're finally able to release something. We're finally able to see what's under something. Maybe there's a shadow that we're trying to find. Sorry. Maybe you're looking for something that's right in front of your face. This is what this is telling you. Something about the new beginnings. All right, so we start with the Six of Cups. Something that has to do with the childhood. Perhaps something that we have to release now as an adult physically. Maybe there is an actual something, put a picture or some kind of feeling maybe. Maybe it's even a feeling from not only like childhood, but from like a past life. You know, with the Six of Cups, this is some kind of soul tie. Maybe this queen is both in reverse releasing. It's almost like, you know, I heard it's not sexy. I love you guys so much. So it's almost like we're not comfortable in our own skin, or she's not comfortable here. So it's almost like we have to release something in order. And maybe we have to like pay something or buy something, or this is like releasing this feeling, or perhaps an actual physical tangible something with the Pentacles, because she's releasing it. She's physically releasing it, but I think she's physically releasing an emotion from childhood or from like some kind of soul tie. With the labor of love, we're becoming a master. This is like the 8th time, perhaps the 8th year, the 8th decade, the F decade, the 8th lifetime, whatever the case may be. This is going back, and I'm seeing the one portrait with all these hands. All of these are famous artworks. I'm seeing the ones with all the hands that has something about help, and about everybody coming together, and all I see is help in dripping blood. So fucking weird. I'm so sorry if I'm triggering. I'm meant to trigger and shake and break it. We're coming into some kind of understanding. So perhaps it's as if we're looking at this situation from a different point of view, because I was saying we're coming free of the pain, perhaps. Because remember what I was saying, the lack of understanding is what's bringing the pain. So with this understanding, the pain is being released. That way we can really, it's like, look at all the wings. We're coming from the darkness, coming up into the light, breaking free from this shadow, following some kind of course, you know, let nature take its course, perhaps. There's some fear between releasing this, the mother in reverse, between being, this is like scared to be who you are, or scared to be a mother, scared to break free from the mother thing, scared to start the new thing. Maybe we're uncomfortable in our own skin, and then it's like, oh, there's some kind of fear perhaps that we're addressing. Maybe this is the shadow that we're addressing, and this is bringing us to the Page of Wands where we can finally step into this. It's like embrace our true stripes, you know, something like this. Weird. I love you. Let's see BC's words. For BC's words, you have Taurus, wild animals. Jesus is the beast in reverse. And duties. Taurus and duties. So perhaps there's Taurus duties. We need to love ourselves. This is coming into some kind of self-love, spas, and, you know, really celebrating yourself and how far we came from this, all that we released, and, you know, how high we climbed. Southern Cape, you're up. Southern Cape. BC kept it lit, and there is the sirens again. Fire, fire. 911. I see 911, but it's not there. I mean, it's there. You hear it. You're welcome, Libra. Here they come. What up, Lucas? Drew says, I may work all the time. I'm still broke as fuck. No one has called me Sammy in a long time. Aw, love you, Sammy. Thank you, Chayes. I love you. Cute freckles, Nathan says. Thanks. Half the time I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. Sounds like my life. Thanks, but Claire's worth it. Oh, thank you. I love you. Just broke up because of him being with her. Ooh, yeah, don't go back. Don't go back now, you heard? All right, SC, Southern Cape. Southern Cape. What time is it? I got an appointment today. Someone tell me the time. Alright, Southern Cape. Southern Cape. Southern Cape. Southern Cape. I want to know what's stopping this fool. Or why the fool is the fool. What is the fool fooling you? What's that? Fool, the fooling you? Is that what we're doing with the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups, yes, you're definitely fooling the fucking fool that fooled you. With the Queen of Wands, this anxiety, she's really turning her back to all of this deep, dark shit, whatever this was, this real emotion. I guess we're going to find out. This anxiety. Yes, shit changed. Shit changed. And this was stuck in the book. This was stuck in the book. So perhaps in the book. I can't believe this. You got two kings. Okay. Okay. So if this isn't two people or a situation. This is like two different sides, perhaps. I said I wanted to know what was making the fool foolish, or what was stopping the fool from stopping. Like this fool. Now, he did some kind of foolish action. Maybe he jumped without using his intuition, or jumped the gun. I heard not everything glitters is gold, and maybe this night is what turned everything upside down, because it's like after this night comes in with this like news or something, it like puts like a whirlwind. I heard under your shoes, and then this fool is in between these two kings. Like, uh, it's like all your security or whatever. This king, he's here and then going again. He's not committed. He's broke. Perhaps he's a drug dealer. He's doing something illegal for money, or perhaps taking a risk that's not worth it. Maybe this is what you were doing. And on the other side of the fool, he's cutting it off. Maybe this is what, a decision or something. I don't know, but you're dumping your cup with the Ace of Cups. It's like, it's so connected. Maybe he's dumping it. Maybe he's dumping it because see all the blue here and here with this King of Swords. He's maybe cutting it, looking towards the future, to what's coming in. Now, this King of Swords, he's being very logical, but almost like a dick about it. Like there's like no emotion. Perhaps that's the news with this king. This night, he comes like, this tiger. It's a fortunate event that comes. Perhaps it's some kind of new news or something, and I see the knight with the rose. Maybe this is a new love that comes in. Maybe this is this King of Swords. I was like, enough of this. And maybe this is you. It says, I'm done with this emotionally. I'm turning around. I'm the Queen of Wands. I attract whatever. And you're sitting here now with your back towards the anxiety. With this, you see this? It's almost like with this full moon comes some kind of internal knowing. These three cards, Strength and the Two of Cups. Now, this is saying that this queen is coming out of being single for a long time into some kind of strength, into a new love. Or it could be this queen cutting some kind of lie, bringing the strength. But I believe that it's that. Alright, let me know. Essie. Hey, Venu, Gopal. Angels choose me card. Okay, angel choose me card. I got you. Hey, Happy Beaver. Very generous and sweet of you, Cheese. I have a palm tree. Oh, thank you, Theo. Venu. Hey, K-Dot. How you doing? Of course you'd say that. I love it when you blow. James Morgan, this will get you nowhere. Trust in Christ, Christ alone. No. Jesus says, don't even worship me. Worship my Father. You beast worshiper. Alright. Venu Gopal. Here we go. Venu Gopal. Venu Gopal. Huh, you got the two kings that the last reading got, that SC just got, but these two are both in reverse. With the scrutiny. So perhaps we do have to take a closer look. It's as if we're dealing with somebody who's taking risks, where somebody doing something illegal against the law, against logic. This is really putting all these, it's like maybe putting all these stories together. Because it says if there's some kind of competition, maybe these kings are going head to head. It's like the moose versus the eagle. Who's going to win? Don't take the risks. It's like, look, it's like, this King of Swords, he's looking at he's accepting all the flaws. It's not like black and white. It's like he's looking at it all. The rocks and nature is calling me. Chayes will hold the fort down. I hope you all stop and smell the roses. Preferably and literally today. Oh, thank you. Love you, SS. Thanks for all your help. 10:48. All right. Yes, I gotta go. Oh, you'll get nowhere. When I go for my walk today, I smell flowers. I don't know if I want to go in someone's yard to smell the roses. Dealer, allegedly. That's never been proved. I think it's great that you stop to smell the roses, Jill. Hey, James Red is talking to you, sir. I have to whenever I can. You get to smell the ocean every day like roses. I wish. Hey, Alex R. Haha, Jesus was sent to show us the power we have within ourselves. Yes, Sammy, you got it. Jesus even says, your light can shine brighter than mine. Aw, Chase can smell the ocean and the roses all in one day, you lucky bitch. Each and every one of us has the universe in us. Yes, and we're all connected, as within, so without. Freaking baller then, Che. Love you guys. Thank you, Che. I do deserve it. Alright, who is next? Vinu Gopal? Did I do yours already? Vinu. Why? Why? Huh? So y'all must have came in, all these people came in. When I say, with the self-expression and the roots, right? When I say y'all come in connected. These two kings, again, come up. Now upright with this queen in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. This is the lack of support. It's like the team broke. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of the queen bees. It's like there were two queen bees and there can only be one queen bee. So I'm seeing my son go through his beehive, like, you know, all the queen cells. He's like smushing all the queen cells. Something's connected with this roots and the support. Perhaps it's like, oh, well, it's almost like, oh, I needed help, but nobody helped me. But I really didn't need help. Because nobody helped me, I figured out how I could do it by myself. That was the competition. With the moon, it's almost like finding the strength within you, and I'm seeing the werewolf card. Perhaps this moon is bringing something to us. But now we have these two kings. Now, these could be men in our life situations. This could be two qualities that you need to possess right now. With the King of Pentacles, I'm seeing very patient, waiting. Perhaps we have other people working for us, so we're not doing it. This is the boss. And the King of Swords, you know, combined, this is some kind of, I'm hearing a mob boss, but it's not. It's like working for the government under some kind of law or something like this. Maybe it's telling us, hey, we need to be logical about this situation. It's worth the wait. Very generous and sweet. Yes, Theo. Yes, collective now, and then I'm hanging up. All right. This is for the collective. Alex R said, dang. Do you resonate with it? Now both of these men are very, you know, back. The King of Pentacles, they're both offering some kind of support, but perhaps not the support we need. And that's the clarity, or that's the truth. Oh, my beautiful people. Oh, my beautiful people. The beautiful people here. I'm going to shuffle these. See the deception on the bottom with the King of Wands. Clarity and the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, we got our cards. And there's the clarity. And there's many faces to this. You see how there's many? Look, that's why. So perhaps clarity comes when releasing this, and it's like every drop that we release, it's like we see a different face of it. So perhaps this is like a brand new thing that we're getting. It's almost like we're getting so much clarity about the release of some kind of emotion, perhaps, or a relationship. Now we have these two. There's the King of Wands I seen with this Leo energy, the strength in reverse. And here's the Karma, this alchemizer, with all of this, bringing the Tower, the heartbreak, and the Three of Cups. So there was definitely an outside energy in it. Perhaps this... I told you I seen the deception with the King of Wands. I knew it. This King of Wands, you know, he might be acting like he's really real. He might be acting like he's the boss. He's in control. He might be real dressed nice and handsome. But he lacks some kind of inner strength. He's lacking. It's almost like this is too egotistical or something. And with this, the sheep, it's almost like I see that heartbreak. Look, this is what I see. The heartbreak pulling the wool off. Maybe this is pulling the wool off of your eyes. Maybe you got the wool pulled. This king pulled the wool over your eyes. Which made us lose our strength or not have some kind of control over our own mind when it came to this. Or maybe we're lacking the strength when it comes to seeing this deception. It's like, oh, now the deception's out. It has something to do with this outside energy afflicting our heart. Coming. Maybe we are celebrating this healing because this tower is definitely bringing, it's like the flipping of the tables. It's like now the tables are turned. It's bringing some kind of healing. Not only that, but abundance, a bunch of gold. It's like where the tower falls down, and it's like all the bullshit gets burnt, but the gold remains. And this is this. It's like, okay, this is what we're going through. It's like the sifter. It's like taking all the bullshit out, so it's left with all the good shit. And this is what this is. We're bringing in some kind of truth to see all the different faces of this. Perhaps we're afraid to be alone or dealing with somebody who's stuck with this unhappiness with the love, the Ace of Cups. This is really telling us with the Hangman now that we have some kind of clarity or truth or facts, proof, that we can now see this from a different perspective. Or I heard the silver lining. Since you started this read, your voice is going in and out. Uh-oh. So the words FOMA, friends in reverse, technology in reverse, and channeled messages. New in reverse is something old that we're feeling. Perhaps this is what we're releasing. Vaseline? No. What do you need it for? Oh, to keep them down? trying to think what else we could use besides Vaseline. I have that tallow, but I don't want you to use that for that. You're not using that for that. Did y'all get that reading? I hope so. Sammy said it was going in and out. What are you eating? What does she got, you know? Most of it. Okay. Miss V, Twink, Redbeard, J.A.'s Crystal. What up, the guy? How you doing? I'm glad I waited. How are you, Lauren? Yeah, you're right, Claire. I guess it makes me right, J.A.'s. It's like we have to stop the roses. Maybe we have to stop and look at this from a logical point of view and really take our emotions out of it. We have to be the emperor and initiate some kind of new ritual and release the residuals. You know, we want the residuals to not be like Chris Brown. We want them to be like money. You know what I'm saying? We want these residuals to be positive. So perhaps this is how we're doing it, coming into some kind of new ritual to reclaim the residuals. Thanks for doing this today, lady. Many blessings to you. Oh, I do this every day, Sammy. We come every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day. And the full moon's coming up. I'll be doing, well, I go through each of the zodiac signs, so you could check your sun, moon, and rising. We go through the whole zodiac, so you can look at every single aspect of your life. Yeah. So yeah, come back. We're here every day. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you all for your donations and your comments and your love. Thank you, Chase and Lauren, for helping me in SS. My bodyguards. Jeru. Crystal. Love you. I gotta eat and get ready. Hope everybody's doing great. Everybody's good. How are you doing, fucker? I said it for you, Drew. Yes, late to the live today you are. Better late than never, though. Oh, thank you, Theo. I hope you have an awesome day, too. Yes, you definitely missed 2 hours of it. Jupiter retrograde with actions and drama. You missed it all. Alright, I'm gonna hang up. Actually, I want to read one thing before I leave. Shit, where did it go? Here it is. Alright. Maybe this is a message from a lost loved one. Love you, Lauren. You're not going to stay for the message? It's for you, too. The koi fish spirit, number 36, which equals to 9, which is this solitude, which is these endings. And I heard culmination again. What the fucking culmination? What is that? I guess everything building up. It's like all building up to this. And I guess it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these build up to reach this pinnacle of the 10, right? With the koi fish spirit, it says there is always enough. The oracle message, I'm going to read both the oracle message and the protective message since I just opened up a page instead of pulling a card. So, the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So, regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of Koi Fish Spirit is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Our outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity. So begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Or if you're like me, you're like, money's evil. You have like this, like, towards it. Well, you have to like heal that. Start to envision that plenty that spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscience and deliberate co-creating, spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. And we were talking about this, the rituals and the residuals. When we do these things every day, it comes into it. You'll see the residuals of it, right? You have so much to offer and so much of value to express the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are, for Koi Fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. And when I was reading this the whole time, I was thinking of the big fish, like the fish in a pond, that it grew really big, right? And now this big fish has to get put into um, a bigger pond. And now this big fish, who is now the big fish of this little pond, is now the little fish in the big pond. So, something about that. All right, now the protection message for the koi fish. It says, are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough and be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what is set forth in the past. Koi fish spirit is your ally and changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or afraid you will soon, or you have been scrapping by feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember, all you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears, more gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own space of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in and out. Chemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it, and you will receive it. Thanks, the guy. Oh, you can check now. Hey, Pinocchio's mandula. What thou will shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will 93. And that was 36. 93 is the backwards of that. Was that right? Oh no, that's 36. 93, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, 3 and 6 is 9. Defo speaks to me. Thanks. Love y'all. Oh, thank you, Alex. Love you too. Thank you, Chase. Thanks, the guy. Love you, Crystal. Fucker, it's funny as shit. And witty. You can't talk to me like that, remember, Twink? I love you guys. Try again and again. This Mars energy, man. It for especially now, the last week and all this week, Mars is coming in contact. I think it's trine Uranus, trine Pluto. It's no, it's opposing Pluto, trine Uranus, trine Saturn. No, it's opposing Saturn and Neptune. Trine Pluto and trine. It's touching them all. And it's fucking with everything. You never did say why V yelled at you. No, he got it wrong. I thought he was talking about you and hearing your voice, and I said, "Oh, you was talking to Guy? Why was you talking to the guy?" And I said, "Oh, he's this, he's that. He's cool." And I guess he thought that I was saying he was being mean. He was like, "What?" I didn't say nothing mean. Magic. Nothing's more whole than a broken heart. There it is. Neptune. Neptune and Mars. So with this Mars and Neptune, Neptune is really about connecting to the spirit, which we had source up here. So perhaps we are, it's like war, spiritual war, but it's hitting ground. With this Neptune, it's like Mars coming into Neptune, like really blowing this up, bringing some kind of backwards and hold to the heart with weight. It's like, there's no more waiting, it's coming. It's okay, V. Someone has to keep Twink in line. It was a misunderstanding. It was Sanskrit that said the guy made her feel weird. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yes. I cannot be tamed. Nope. Cannot contain the Jeru's Jeru. Hey, Lala. How are you? Twink is a wild animal. Yes, he is. I heard feral and explode in reverse. I'm a leopard. Are you coming with me to my appointment? I gotta go. Where? To the doctor's. Yeah? We could stop and do the bees then. Roar, baby. I love you guys so much. Good night, Chayes. Love you. Thank you so much. I love you. Love you. I can purr like a kid. I'm sure you can. I love you guys. One more, I'm gonna hang up. Balance, but it's not. It's blame me. So perhaps there's only balance when you're getting blamed. There's a sickness involved, having to do with some kind of actions. Heaven's gates. Pisces again with this Neptunian energy. Maybe there's some kind of addiction or drunkenness here because of an opposition, um, leading to a lack of confidence because of these emotions or the subconscious. Light language will help. And perhaps just Jupiter, the Ho'oponopono prayer. Thank you. Please forgive me. I love you, and I'm sorry. And it's going to be difficult. With this Neptune, it's like connect to the spirit. Connect to the spirit and salt. This reminds me to take the negative away. Salt's a good taker of the negative. Alright, I'm hanging up. I walk softy and carry a stick. Not me, I'm like, boom, 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 breaking everything. Float like a butterfly and sting when I pee or whatever. I love you, Lauren. Oh. What? What? What do you want? Oh, look at me. Yes, but no. Come on, Mona, you're gonna knock everything over. Don't lick me. Star lover, deuce, hey boo. How you doing? I can't get it right today. Bye, Lauren. Thank you. Love you guys. I'm hanging up anyway. Hanging up. Star Love, I'm gonna pull you some. You got refresh. Refresh. They're perhaps being out in the sun today. It's almost as if like you're coming out of some kind of old skin, and I see the snake shedding its skin. It's as if we put this big ass load down, and now we came out into this. Perhaps it's all the way we viewed it. All the way we viewed this crisis. Perhaps we were ignoring it, and now we're coming into feeling it. And said, you gotta feel it to heal it. Alright. Gotta go, y'all. I love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. You're welcome, boo-boo. Love you. Thanks, the guy. Thanks, Drew. Love you. Thanks, Crystal. Love you guys. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.